Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is episode 11 of our Mark II Power Behind the Throne playthrough. We are Jarl Eilif the Just of Vestlandet, of House Hrafen, and we are not at war, we're not really doing anything. I think we're about to go raiding because I do have an ambition to make a lot of money. 500 gold to be precise. And I would like to do that. These troops here are useless to us. They're not raiding troops because they're, event troops or something. So we're just going to get rid of them. Just have a quick look at what we've got available to us. Yeah, fair chunk of troops. Let's raise up the boats first. So we've got 35 boats worth, which means we can get about 3,500 dudes. So there's 2,000. There's another 900. There's another 900. Pretty sure it's not going to work out very well for us. It will not. Those numbers just do not add up properly, so get rid of them. Do we have any other personally held troops? Come on, we must have some somewhere. That's us. There we go, these boys. Though actually what we should do is put these guys on the boats. And then have them come down, because that'll be a lot quicker. And I believe that's all of our boats. We don't have any coming out of there. Nope. I'd be very surprised if this castle doesn't just get retaken at some point, because it seems to be fairly useless to us. Hold the Great Blot. I don't think we will. Great Blots cost money, and we don't have any prisoners, so it would cost even more money. So making money, we are now losing it because we raised up all those troops and boats. The boats in particular are the real hit. Let's see, who's with our armies? There we go. Yeah, that's pretty damn close to the number that we got here, isn't it? So toggle them as raiders, put them on board. Where shall we go raiding today? Looks like Brittany's recovered a bit. Venice is still fucked. We don't want to go anywhere where there's some sort of epidemic, so yeah, that's alright. Brittany's still pretty fine. Camp fever's just a little bit rife over here. Alright. Let's go raid Brittany. Maybe some parts of, Ireland and so on. We're still drinking with our good old brother because I'm pretty sure that bugged out on us. So, I mean, great, because we're going to get prestige all the time. Alright, let's start with this place. 20 prestige, excellent. Yep, should be a couple of good, nice, quick sieges. I don't believe we're going to have any problems with that. So that is positive for us. No real factions worth thinking about. We should, however, look at prestige buildings. So in the capital, I am going to build training grounds. Does keep our prestige limited, but it's good. So we currently have our steward in Kent attempting to settle the tribe. I'm hoping that gives us a tribal holding there that we can then use, because I'm pretty sure that our this bullshit isn't working very well for us. Yep, we're back to carousing with our good old Earl. Petty Kingdom of Mercia is quite large. We do have a Casus Belli against him now, which isn't just, you know, hey, fuck you, you're near us, but it'd be to take that church in Kent, because it's part of our de jure holdings, seeing as we now have a Count of Kent. Oh, Jalmar would like us to play some board games. I'm quite certain that I'm better at military stuff than him, so let's do it. You played for hours, the tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as you tried to attack your opponent's positions without opening your defense too much. Eventually you found a critical opening and made a few inspired and aggressive moves, and won the game. I am now an apprentice board gamer, which gives me +1 diplomacy. I think it'd give you military. A little weird. Okay, so now because we gamed, we can say 20 prestige, or we're going to become a game master, which gives us +1 martial, +2 diplomacy, +30% narrow flank, which is great, and everybody else who GMs gets +10 opinion against us. That's great! That's actually really, really good. I don't know what that was, but it vanished really quickly. There we are. We can press a weak claim against Averia or Pest against the Khan of Averia. I really don't give a shit about Averia right now. Or probably ever, if we're going to be very honest. We should raid these English places around us. Just, you know, because we can. Say about raiding Cornwall as well. We've got plenty of capacity on these boats. Okay, these places just finished building their wood forts and all that sort of thing, which is good. It'll increase their levy a little bit. We unfortunately do not have the prestige at the moment to build anything bigger, but, you know, whatever. Alright, we actually captured a few dudes. Vispro, the heir to the county of Domnia. Which is, oh wow. Okay, we got the heir. And we got a few other people as well. That's really good, because now when the blot comes around, it'll be great. No, damn it, these ones. Thank you. So let's see who's in the jail, because we may want to release some of them. Alright, let's see. So he'll do 10 gold for her. 10 gold for him. 10. 26 for his heir. 10. 10. 10. We'll sell the heir off. Then why not? Very nice. Very good. The rest of you though, you know, I mean, we've got his wife as well, but I can't think of much to do with his wife apart from, you know, ritual sacrifice. So when does the blot come around? Between March and November. Alright, we'll have to wait till next year. Yeah, good old Ragnar's dudes are raiding us occasionally. Ah, there we go. Between November and March, it appears. 50 gold? It's worth it. Okay, time for the human sacrifices. Alright, 50 prestige and 25 piety for the Countess. And for this lady. And for this bro. I thought we gave him back. Oh well. I guess we didn't. So that was a pretty massive increase in prestige. So let's see if we can get anything going on. Yeah, I think it might be a good idea to just get that war camp upgraded there. Excellent, Great Blot has been done. Can only do those every 9 or 10 years or so. So it's good that, it's done. Not going to revoke any chiefdoms from the dudes. Why are these light? I don't want the temple or the chiefdom of Akashus or anything like that. Oh, it looks like I can't actually select them. That's weird. Maybe they're just things I can do. Alright, we're about to finish up at this place. Thank you. Move it on up to Lyon. I'm a little concerned about our good buddy Ragnar here. I don't know exactly what he's going to try and do. And unfortunately, most of his sons are really good at what they do. I mean, apart from the easily killed ones. Oh. Is his son actually called Sigurdur? Because that was, like, the thing, right? Yeah, Sigurdur. Doesn't have Ivar, which is a bit unfortunate. All good, though. All good. Unpause the game, get our loot going. Shalmar would like, yeah, absolutely. Let's go drink. I am always down to drink with my bro. Okay, so apparently Kent has a little bit of a measles. That's why we've got this skull and crossbones up here. That's alright. It's in Kent. I don't care about it. Let's see. I've been introduced to a mutual friend. Well, a potentially mutual friend. We can either become friends. Let's see. What else? Become bitter rivals. Or, not care. Look, he's alright. He's a game master as well, so I'm fine with talking to this bro a little bit more. Game bros. So, Sandwich should be giving me a fair amount of income. Let's just have a quick check of our vassals. Yeah, he's giving me a lot of income, actually. Just unfortunate that it means that all of these people have votes. The main reason why they're voting for Bo is he is actually a really good bloke. Great. And my nominated heir is still an infant. Oh, yep. He wants to play for money today. Alright. Apparently I lost the game. That's unfortunate. Wouldn't have been much money anyway. Come on, we almost got the castle. Ah, excellent. I am going to love my wife, who wants to be the marshal. My seer has decided to go into seclusion for some reason. I'm going to replace him. I can't have my seer going off and doing nothing. I want him to be my religion, my culture. Leading troops in shtick. Oh, he's the chief of someplace. I don't want him to be a ruler. Thank you. Will not, will not, will not. Not be married. Well, how about this, bro? Yep, he'll come to court and he'll bring his lovely wife. Oh, unfortunately, he is apparently... he's Simonesco, but she's Norse. Glod. Done. And she is going to... proselytize in Denmark. It's probably better than building monthly piety. Getting plenty of that anyway. And by Denmark I mean Kent, of course. Ah, we improved keeps in Agda. Have a quick look at that. Excellent. So, has that unlocked anything? Probably. We do have a little bit of a faction force over here. Wants independence. Fuck him. Ain't no independence from the king. We're going to be friends with the spy master of this place, apparently. Yep, I like being friends. Friends is good. Friends gets us good relationships with people, which, you know, helps out with, you know, our eventual plotting. Excellent. It is filling up. We might have to have them get a quick trip back home between raids. I mean, maybe. Probably not. Let's move them over to, oh, we've lost a temperate trait. That's a little annoying. I think that affects our stewardship, but we're well under our limits anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Send them around to the Breton coast, then we'll have to move them around to the Bay of Biscay eventually. Eventually. My brother has decided to come out of hiding. What the fuck was he in hiding for? Pfft, weirdo. Excellent. Let's see, so now we're about 100 shy of being full. That is fine. Popping down to Kernev, we'll deal with that. And just see how we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hashalmar's feast is bugged. Like, horrifically bugged. Pictland has actually managed to form the kingdom. Actually, it probably was a kingdom all this time. So yeah, there is only one epidemic, and it is the one in Kent. But I don't give a shit. Let the English suffer. So we've actually got a lot of troops in this place. 2,000 in the levy, 700 in the garrison. That's really exceptional. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. We don't have to have our steward doing what she's doing at all. I'm just going to build a new tribe down here. And let's get our steward actually doing something that's, you know, worthwhile. Building legend. Wow, yeah, so that'll be done in a year. And then we'll make it the main holding and just see what we do after that. Oh, you fucking idiot. So the king has decided that he would also like to be have the Kingdom of Norway as his little thingy. The problem there is his inheritance rules. If he doesn't have... he might fuck this up for us. Or he might not. Let me just have a quick check of something. Who inherits? Heising Haraldsson Skolder. This daughter. No, this dude. That's a dude. Okay. He's a goatee. That's why he looks a little weird. How would you like to be married, mate? Say of my half-sister? No? Alright. Fair enough. Whatever. Now he's created the Jarldom of Oslanded. Where is that? That one there. Okay. And who owns that, my friends? My brother, Tyke. Of course. And he's going to be a little shitty because he doesn't have particular vassals or something. Ah, whatever. I don't give a shit. The only thing I'm caring about right now is this money. Come on. Oh, looks like someone just died. Bafilda. Hang on. Oh. We just inherited a Jarldom. Oh, and a whole lot of other shit as well. Okay, we just got the Jarldom of Oslanded because because Tyke here just died of chamber business, if you will. It hasn't messed up our, contrary to what it said, it hasn't messed up our what do you call it? And it's not messed up our council holdings because it was giving us messages for him. Astrid here, though, does need to have a guardian, so let's allocate her to somebody. Somebody military-minded, I think. Yeah, this guy. And we now have de jure ducal claims on Uppland and Heidemark. And we have taken control of the Akashus tribe. What does this mean for our losses? Yeah, so if we die, it'll split off the Jarldom of Voslandit, the Chiefdom of Nidaros, and the Chiefdom of Kent. That's alright. I can live with that. And apparently we've also gotten control of Sigurdur of Vestfold, who's the chief of Vestfold, Vestisland, Ostisland, and Helagaland, which includes this place, so Iceland. And what else, mate? Vestfold and Vestisland. Vestfold. And Helagaland, I think, is the other one. Where's your shit, bro? Vestfold? Vestisland, Ostisland, and Helagaland. Okay. Whatever. That's why it's like going to let us create the Duchy of Iceland or the Duchy of Nidaros if we so want it. I don't want those. And in fact, if I could, I would like to destroy the Jarldom of Voslandit, but I cannot because of, honestly, because of goddamn bullshit. Now, what's happening here? We've got a few troops here. Okay, these guys can just sit over here. This kid needs a guardian. Oh, quick. Okay, well, let's make her a diplomat. Jeez, we don't know any good diplomats. Alright, let's make her a steward then. Hang on. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue because they're in my court, so they don't have to worry about being converted to the wrong religion. So this should give us a few extra boats, basically, to use. And we're also going to send across this liege levy. Oh, they're raiders anyway, so even better. Gather up, lads. Perfect. Okay, somebody wants to kill... So the High Chieftess of Svipjod wishes to kill Chieftess of Hilda of Vestfold. End your damn plot. And we've got a truce expiring with this dude, my brother of Normandal, who still holds this one here. I mean, we probably do want to get that back, but whenever. Okay. Prolfa has dragged his unfaithful spouse Olga before me and insists that I should punish her. Looks like she's been punished enough with his disfigurement. It's a waste of my time, which is he's not going to like us for a little bit. He's not really all that important, is he? And Olga likes us a little bit better, which could be important because she's got a pretty high intrigue rating. Put her in the dungeon a little bit, which is, you know, the opposite. Or locked in the stock, which is 10 piety and some stuff. A couple of days of the dungeon. Should be right. And if we so happen to end up having to execute her for various reasons, you know. Worse things have happened. Looks like our court physician went and died. So I think my wife would be a good high physician. She would also have a vested interest in having my son, my actual son, be the inheritor. Or my proper heir. Yeah, so now we can carry up to 570 gold because of those dudes that we picked up, so we should be fine raiding for a little bit longer without having to reset the boats, as it were. So we're going to let this siege go, and then we might call it the end of the episode. He's getting to that point in time, so let's just get the boats down here as well. They're still going to be connected to Kurnev. But it means that our guys are going to be able to move into Brorek without worrying about the boats. We're basically being efficient. Looks like Thomas here managed to go and cark it. So let's get ourselves another marshal. She wants to be marshal. She can be marshal. She is in the army though, so let's just get her out of the army. Huh. And I'm going to send her to train troops in the capital. Now that should mean that we also have a marshal position vacant. We got plenty of dudes though. I'm going to fire her though. And fire this dude as well for being... I'm going to fire a lot of people all of a sudden for being absolutely pathetic at their job. My brother can join in and that'll be fine. We might need another one. Let's just quickly find one. I don't want to send the court physician. We really don't have any other good commanders. That's alright. There we go. Oh no, it's Tingers and Bonek. These guys already. Alright, so that's headed down, and we can call that the end of an episode as soon as I allocate Astrid to a Guardian. Because she was with the... what do you call? Give it a bow. The guy who died. Anyway, yep, let's call that the end of the episode. So, as usual, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.